All right, y'all, I've got my notes. It's time for a rundown of all the different things weather sister cities. So buckle in, I'm going rapid fire here. The hottest high temperatures were Dallas and Fuzhou, which was Houston's weather sister city in China. The coolest high temperatures, Seattle and La Serena, Chile. The coldest low temperatures, Boston and its sister city, Krasnodar, Russia. The warmest lows were found in Miami and Tampico. We visited 11 different countries on our search for these weather sister cities, with the most common one being China, followed by Chile and Italy. We also went to South Korea, Russia, Australia, and Mexico. We visited 5 out of the 6, I'm not counting Antarctica, 5 out of the 6 continents. So we didn't find one in Africa, though I did try multiple times. And out of all of these 11 countries, 8 were in the northern hemisphere, and 3 times we went to the southern hemisphere. Out of all of these places, both the United States host cities and the weather sister cities, we got to a total of 8 different climate types. Humid subtropical, monsoon-influenced humid subtropical, hot summer, humid continental, hot summer Mediterranean, warm summer Mediterranean, tropical monsoon, tropical savanna, and cold desert. Yes, again, you can have a cold desert. The most common out of all of these by far was humid subtropical. So the closest two together, the weather sister city and host city, were Miami and Tampico, Mexico, a little over 1,100 miles apart, but the farthest apart were Los Angeles and Perth, Australia, coming in at just over 9,300 miles apart. The best match, I think, was Miami and Tampico. They had the most similar weather stats, but the worst match, unfortunately, comes to Seattle and Concepcion, Chile. I think the easiest for me was definitely Los Angeles and Perth. They were pretty similar, but one of the hardest ones was either one of the southeast United States like Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, or Kansas City, because you have to have a balance of getting hot enough and humid enough, but not too humid, and then you have to get cold enough, but not too cold and too dry in the winter. So that wraps up the weather sister cities. Thank y'all for tagging along and bearing with me as I nerd out for a couple of weeks.